Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. Well, I'm here with my little David Cornsweat Superman to talk about James Gunn's Superman and the reviews and the word that's sort of come out now about the film. And the reason why I have this Superman is because I'm not a Snyder bro, I'm not a hater, I'm not going to hate it for the sake of it. I liked the toys. I've also ordered the 7-inch McFarlane figure. But before I get into the review, or talking about the reviews, maybe ding the bell, maybe maybe go to my channel occasionally to look for videos because they're not going to show them to you. And afterwards maybe comment and share. But okay, so the reviews are in and they are mixed. A lot of fans hate this film and will hate this film. It's very divisive because what it does is basically it creates a new superhero universe, a fantasy universe that isn't really anything we've seen before or that fans want to see. It's not Superman, the character we're familiar with and love. It's not the Superman universe, the Superman film universe. It's not the DC universe. It's James Gunn's own superhero fantasy universe that he's basically just using DC characters to populate. And if you're not a fan, if you're not connected to Superman, if he's not a character that you love and have nostalgia for and knowledge of, you can probably watch this film and enjoy it for what it is, a fantasy superhero film. But if you have any attachments to the old DC and Superman, you're probably going to have trouble with this film because it has no regard for what you want or what you are familiar with. It basically dumps you in the middle of the film with no warning and nothing that's familiar and just says, take it or leave it. It's a very emotionally abusive way to treat your audience. And that's James Gunn's style. So if you don't know anything about the character and you're not attached, you will be no more lost at the start of this film than you would be if you're a DC fan or something like that. So new fans coming in can come in, and if they can get into this universe, they'll be fine. Older fans who are expecting to be eased in or something like that, it's going to slap you in the face, and you're either going to take it and come back for more, or you're going to say no and probably never accept it. So yeah, new fans will be able to just dive in and just see it for what it is, something new and different. Existing fans are going to have trouble. They're either going to adapt or appreciate a new version of it, or they're just going to say no, not my Superman, not my DC. So yeah, I'm hearing they cut a lot out of it, and a lot of that was probably bad humor and just things that didn't work. But there is a feeling that the film has a lot of characters that are all established, but they don't really have enough time with them. And some of the complaints were we didn't have enough time with the characters. But that's because I guess they were trying to focus on Superman, whereas James Gunn created very much a Guardians of the Galaxy film with a whole bunch of characters, and you're just in that world, and it's not about Superman. So, yeah, so how will this film do? You've sort of got three audiences. Your hardcore fans, your casual fans, and your non-fans. The non-fans, they're not going to have any issues with this new universe. If they know they're going into a superhero fantasy universe, they can probably just accept it and they're going to be fine. Because what the other DC universes did, the Donner universe and the Snyderverse, was they tried to bring superheroes into the real world and make them believable. This film doesn't even try to do that. They just let you know right away, this is a cartoon world, it's not a real universe, it's not our universe. And some people will be fine with that, just to jump into this other world and then go back to the real world. Whereas DC fans, they want to believe these heroes are real and to sort of feel that they've been brought into our world and that they exist in our world. So you're not going to get that from this film. So that's basically what I'm hearing, what I'm getting, that the film isn't bad, but it's not a DC film or a Superman film. Superman is unrecognisable. He's a bro, he's immature, he's juvenile, he has no statesmanship, he doesn't know how to speak to anyone, he just carries on like he's some kid who never really had anyone to raise him and just does whatever he wants because he's Superman, he can. And he has the emotional maturity and response of the average sort of person. So they've brought him down to our level to make him, more easily, I guess, accepted by regular people. I don't know. Will it work? I don't know. Because like I said, you've got three different audiences, and if you only get one of them, it's not going to be enough to make this a blockbuster. If you get 2 of them, you might be okay. 3, that's when you get a big hit. When the fans come out, love it, come back for more. When the general sort of people get it and like it and recommend it to their friends, it does well. When the general public just says, hey, this is cool, let's go watch this, you're going to have a film that makes like $1 billion. This film would have to make $1 billion, 200 million, something like that, to break even. It's not going to do that, I don't think. It may do really well. A lot of kids are going to like it who don't know anything about DC or Superman are going to like just this fantasy film, and they're going to come back. So it'll make money. I mean, it'll make money at the box office, but it won't profit. But will that be enough for them to keep going with the universe and not care? Or will they pull back and, revise it all later? I don't know. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the idea of a James Gunn version of the DC universe, or a James Gunn superhero universe, because that seems to be what's being created here, and it's just a matter of whether people actually embrace it.